I'm going to be honest enough to tell you that I'm worried about America. Yeah. I'm worried about our nation because it's sick with racism still. Just think about the fact that we live in a nation which was founded on the principle that all men are created equal.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the network, and if you're new to the network, welcome to the network. As y'all see on the title, I came across a powerful video of Martin Luther King. Never seen this video before. I don't know if this video was unreleased footage or hidden footage. It had to be hidden footage. But let me know if y'all seen this. I want to watch this with y'all. I want to know what y'all think. I feel like this the realest recording on YouTube. Even though it's old, it looked good. Y'all check this out.
And yet men are still arguing over whether the color of a man's skin determines the content of his character. And I believe that the Lord told me to say to the United States of America that is sick with militarism and is sick with excessive materialism. Have you ever thought about it? There are between 38 and 50 million people in the United States of America who are poverty-stricken, making income less than the poverty level. And yet, this is the richest nation in the history of the world. Our national gross product this year will go beyond $800 billion. And yet there are between 38 and 50 million people who are poverty-stricken. Now, there's something wrong. A lot of people are afraid to say it. But I don't mind saying it. You see, somebody said to me the other night, don't you think, Dr. King, you are going to have to start speaking more in terms of the administration's policy? Because since you started talking against the war in Vietnam, it's hurt the budget of your organization, and people who once respected you don't respect you anymore.
Me, myself personally, I didn't know Martin Luther King got that deep in his speeches. I knew he was a preacher, so most preachers get deep sometimes. But what he was saying was true about the colorized skin and the materialistic stuff and all the stuff that's going on in the world. But he basically saying what's in the Bible, what God told us not to do. God say, be in the world and what? Not of the world. That means do not be caught up in what the world got going on and all this materialistic stuff. Monkey see, monkey do. If it ain't cool to support you, it ain't cool to support you. If it's cool to support you, it's cool to support you. If it ain't cool to do that, it ain't cool to do that. If it's cool to do that, it's cool to do that. I ain't following none of that. I'm in the world, not of the world. You gotta understand. And I appreciate everybody who subscribed to my channel and who been supporting me. That's just how I go. Ain't that something to think about?
I had to look over and say, "Sir, I'm sorry, but you don't know me. I'm not a consensus leader. I don't determine what is right and wrong by looking at the budget of my organization, and I don't determine what is right and wrong by taking a Gallup poll of the majority opinion. And so because there's something wrong, our struggle must continue. And what we must see is that our nation's summers of riots are caused by our nation's winters of delay."
This video by saying Martin Luther King Jr. and rest in peace to Martin Luther King III. I don't be just make videos. I'm here to educate, uplift, and learn. I can learn from me. We're gonna help each other. We help them, they help us. We all a team, family. I look at my audience as my family. We all gonna stick together. We all gonna grow together. And if you be one, and network, welcome to the network. We're a family over here. And my favorite part about videos is after I do the videos and reading the comments and replying to all comments. So let's talk about it. Let's eat the comments up. This, I feel like, is the best video on YouTube. That Martin Luther King video is timeless and ain't gonna never get old. And I feel like they've been hiding it forever because this is my first time seeing it. Let me know if y'all seen that video before. It's timeless because it's so real. Martin Luther King was basically saying, be in the world and not of the world. And that's in the Bible, and he was a preacher. We get caught up with what's going on in the world, and we ain't focusing on what's the spiritual warfare. Everything's spiritual warfare. 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago, everybody knew the truth about this world. Not everything covered up and rewritten and all type of stuff. But hey, would you leave your kids hanging? God won't leave his kids hanging either. So thank y'all for clicking this video. Make sure y'all like it and y'all share with y'all friends. And let's talk about it. I'm here to stay, baby. Let's get it.
So what was it like growing up in a town so closely tied to Bonnie and Clyde's legacy?
Shit, back in the day, I ain't gonna lie to you. We didn't know where we was at until we grew up. We kind of grew up in this town. They had festivals every year. And it was more like, you don't know where you at until you grow up.
So how has your upbringing shaped the person you are today?
Shit, my upbringing, it made me who I was, but I wish I would have chose a different path. I wish I would have went to the military when I was 17, but I chose to be in the streets.
Bonnie and Clyde, what did they do?
They was famous bank robbers, man. It was some type of depression going on back in the day. That dude, Clyde, stole a chicken, and his old lady broke him out of jail, and he was like, you know what, I ain't going back to prison. Before I go back to prison, you're gonna have to kill me. That's how it went. So they got the rob and everything. They were like, hey, catch me if you can.